A dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together is reality. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work.
So, it's another room emptied.
I know, yeah, just two in a week.
It is. We're on a roll, getting stuff sorted.
Yeah.
So we're just here in the 400 suite, or what will be the 400 suite,
Yeah.
in the first apartment that we're going to be renovating. And we've worked out where we're going to be putting stuff like plug sockets, light switches, wall lights, and chandelier.
Chandelier, yeah.
Most importantly.
Yeah.
But what we're wanting to do in this room is obviously have it sort of like a quite masculine, elegant.
Yeah, a bit like a smoking room, but not, you know what I mean, that sort of feel about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
So it's going to be like a gentleman's smoking room sort of thing, which is going to be recreated from the RMS Olympic, which obviously the colour that we're choosing for this is going to be the green, which was used on board the RMS Olympic.
Yeah.
So we're getting a colour recreated, especially for the Chateau.
Just for it, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. To paint the panelling in this green. So it's a colour from, I think they redone it in about 1930, I think it was.
Yeah.
So for that sort of era that we're going for this style
That'd be
room,
beautiful, yeah.
that'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
So my idea was to paint it all green and then the bottom white. And you had a different idea, didn't you?
Yeah.
To do the bottom part back to the wood panelling.
Yeah.
Which I think would look absolutely amazing with all the dark wood that we've got.
Yeah, it will go well with the furniture. You know, not all of it, obviously. Like you said, the colour on the top and the dark on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's going to look superb.
But I'll show you now so you can have a little look at what we're thinking, obviously idea-wise.
Yeah.
And then we're going to start getting to work. We'll do a little test piece on some of the panelling to see how it comes off.
Yeah.
We're going to be using a natural base.
It is, yeah. It's not toxic. It's not dangerous. It doesn't burn the wood or anything, does it? It takes it off naturally, using like a bit like a sweating process, isn't it?
Yeah, to take it off.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to show you that and go through the steps with that.
Yeah.
But we'll show you what we're going to get sorted first.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
So, see, we're in the room now. So the top part from
so all this
chair
is all going to be painted, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's all going to be painted
all these.
Like a green colour.
Yeah.
And
then these are the ones we're going to try and, well, not going to try, we are going to take all the paint off these to see what the wood's like. To be honest, we don't really know what the wood's like underneath, do we?
No, there's a couple of parts where we'll have to do sort of repairs where they've sort of like just patched it up there, but we've already got ideas for that, haven't we?
Definitely.
So
we put markings where the sockets are going to be. That's where Terry's going to start them in the next week.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. So all this bottom panelling is what we're going to take off and see what it looks like. Obviously, when we get the paint off. You know, it really is quite good condition, this room.
Yeah, this one.
You know, there's only sort of this section.
Just a tiny part over here that's damaged, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
And most of that I think was damaged when the surveyors come, was it? And they had to take the panelling off to look at the condition of the floor and the walls, and you know, they are quite brutal when they come. We've noticed. So this really is the only one that needs replacing, but we have saved quite a lot of panelling, haven't we?
Yeah. That we can reuse.
That we're going to reuse. So that shouldn't take long. And then I'm looking forward to seeing what the wood's like underneath.
Yeah, getting it stripped off.
Yeah, it's going to look really good.
And then obviously the window's in a bit of a sorry state, but we've got these on order. So these should be coming, as you can see, they're just completely rotten everywhere.
Yeah.
But these should be here by, I think, about April, May, isn't it?
Yeah, he's going to start from about March, isn't he? He's going to do maybe it's 2 a month, or 2 whenever he can.
Yeah.
So the process, also, like what we have to get done is the front. Before the windows go in, we're going to have an attempt at softly cleaning the front.
Yeah, the facade.
So that's going to be exciting as well.
Well, by the end of this year, the whole front will be completely transformed.
Absolutely.
With obviously giving it a clean, getting new windows.
Yeah.
It's
the
just
canopies are going to be sorted.
Yeah.
The shutters will be down. The walls will be cleaned. So
it's exciting.
As you say, by the end of this year, it will be a transformation of the front of the chateau. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it will.
Really good. This is good part now. We're getting on to the real chateau work, isn't it?
Yeah, the exciting
really
part.
Exciting. Yeah.
So for now, like I said, we're going to get started on this panelling. We're going to do a test piece to see what we can do to get all of the paint off this part here, right the way around. And then obviously the top part we'll leave for now because that's just going to get painted. And then once that goes well, obviously we can move on, get the electrics ran and stuff like that, can't we?
Yeah. Superb.
Brilliant. Right, we'll crack on now.
So this is old conduit, and I think this is probably why there's so many fires in so many chateaus. People who don't do the rewiring. I mean, look at that. That's just rotted away, and if it was used any longer, it's crazy. I mean, this is relatively new. It's, you know, but it's crazy to think that, you know, if you ever tried to use any of the wiring in here, it's boom. I mean, that's metal.
Yeah, it is just crazy.
Crazy, it really is.
When I've been pulling the other one out, obviously it's the one that's got the fabric on.
Yeah.
So even though that's a newer wire, like you've just said, like just looking at the end there, you can see, because it's going on sharp metal, obviously it's like when it's bending, it's snagging.
Yeah.
And it's obviously burning through. You can see that it's been burning it.
Yeah.
And that's with a newer wire.
And newish, that's just a fire waiting to happen, isn't it? You know.
It's crazy.
You know.
I think that's why obviously we're taking every piece of old electric out.
Yeah.
I know it's a massive job and cost, but it's well worth it.
Well, we've also found that even though we thought everything was shut off electricity-wise, there's a couple of points that you've had, haven't you, where
it's still been live.
Still live.
Yeah.
So it is necessary to get all the wiring out, because we really don't know how it's been rewired.
Because it's been added over the years, bit by bit. Yeah. So
there could be some hidden fuse box somewhere we don't know about. You know, and
we do use a voltmeter now to check it all.
And we have had an electrician in who did he did check most, didn't he? But you never know, do you?
No. So I'll let you crack on getting the rest of this wiring out.
Looking forward to this.
Brilliant.
Yeah, first one out and gone. Fantastic.
So, exciting work.
Oh yes, I've been really looking forward to get stuck into this room.
Yeah, you could tell.
I am a bit of a bish bash,
Yeah, I just stood away. I was going crazy ripping all the electrics out.
I've been waiting so long to get into this room. You come in every time and you look, you're like, oh my God, I want to do this and this.
Yeah.
So as soon as Terry said, right, Mum, take the wiring off, you're like, yeah.
Well, I think, like we were just saying the other day, that this sort of feels like the start of the journey now.
It is, yeah. I think so, yeah.
The rest of it, like we've been doing to get somewhere to live and to get stuff sorted, where this is like the reason why we came over to start restoring.
This is the real work now. I mean, we had to work so much on the grounds and obviously on the third floor. We did need somewhere to live, the both of us,
Yeah.
and somewhere to move because we couldn't move on the grounds.
No.
So it's been sort of a year and a half of getting all that ready, and now this is what we've come for.
Yeah, so this will be the first room that we'll get sorted. This is the guest room for the 400 suite. And I think this is probably going to be your little project, your
I think so,
apartment,
yeah. This and the bedroom I'm really looking forward to. Yeah.
So we've got all of the electrics out, so they're all gone, thank God, because we've seen a couple of nasty wires.
There was I don't know how there's not been a fire here before.
No, because it's been added to over the years. So there's the original ones, then there's ones that they've added in a bit, and then there's a lot newer ones. And we just don't know where any of them lead or what they do.
Yeah.
So we just didn't dare take the risk with any of them. So the whole plan was just to rip every single piece of electric out and start fresh.
And then you know where you're going to put it and everything.
Yeah.
And it's all safe.
Yeah. So it's all good. And we've tried a test strip of the bio strip on some of the wood panelling to see how it reacts with it before we go onto the main panelling and start stripping that.
Yeah.
So we've put the cling film over just so it gives it a lot longer curing time to react to the paint. And the bio strip is just a water-based, solvent-free paint stripper.
Yeah,
so we don't need masks or anything
there's
like that.
no fumes or nothing with it, and it is all, like you say, it's all bio-based.
Yeah, so it's really good. So we'll see how this goes. We'll put the link in the description as well if you need to check this out by Autentico, because it is really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's going to be exciting to get this.
Really waiting to, it's like itching to get at it.
This was going to be like one of my favourite rooms as well because of the paint colour that we're going to be choosing for here. And
just the furniture in it. I mean, the furniture in every room is beautiful, but there's something about this suite that is just
but this is
perfect.
Going to be more of like an English style, so I think this is why we're drawn to it a little bit more. But yeah, it's going to be good. There's going to be some exciting things that we're going to be doing in here. Obviously we've got the winters this year. Yeah,
the windows in the next few months, aren't there? So we're getting prepped for them.
Yeah.
We've had the fire on. The fireworks absolutely brilliant. Yeah. That's been fantastic. There isn't a lot of work needs doing in here really, is there? It's more sort of...
More like cosmetic, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's really like there's running the electrics, the new ones. That won't be too difficult because we're not having so much in here. Apart from that, should be
it's
good.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we'll crack on now. We'll see how this paint stripper goes, and we'll show you in the next episode how the paint removal
how
actually
it all
goes.
Worked, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. But for now, we will crack on, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Okay, bye.
Bye. If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.